Now in this lecture, we will be making our second Java project. Our second Java project is going to be a student record management system. Now that sounds awfully complicated. No, it will only use the concepts we learned till now. And I'm sure after this lecture, you'll be able to use all those things that we learned till now. And all those concepts are going to be crystal clear to you. So let's go ahead and start making our second Java project. Now, I have already created a project for us. It's called Student Management System. So I want you guys to do this on your own. Make a new project and call it whatever you want. We are going to make a student management system. So I just called it that. You can give it any name you want. Okay, now what this system will do is that it will ask the user for details of the student. Now those details will involve things like name of the student, age of the student, and marks of the student. And later it will print those details back to the output screen. Very simple, right? Now this is not going to be the best student management system in the world. We are just making with what we know till now. Later in the course, as we learn more concepts, we will expand this project to make it better. So for now, we'll be making a very simple student management system with little functionality. So let's get started. Now, I told you that we need to get details from the user. Those details will be name, mark, age, etc., right? So what we'll need is something to store those details. So we'll be needing variables of each data type to store those specific details. So to store the name, we'll need a string variable. To store the mark, you'll need an integer variable. And to store the age, we'll need another integer variable. Actually, let's make it a double variable to store the mark, because the mark can be decimal numbers sometimes. First step, we'll need a string data type because name is going to be text, right? So string data type variable called name. Now this variable can store the name of the student. Next step, we'll need to make an integer data type called age. Now this will store our age of the student. Next step, we'll need a double variable called mark, which will store the mark of the student. Okay, we have all the variables we need. Next step is asking the user what he has to enter. So what do he has to enter first? First of all, let's just make a heading or like introduction or telling the user what this program is all about. So let's do this. System.out.println student management system. Student record management system. We'll end this line with a semicolon. Awesome. Now the user knows what this project is all about. Next step, he has to enter the name of the student. So let's add that. System.out.println enter the name of the student. Awesome. Now we have to receive that name of the student. So how do we receive input from the user? We'll use a scanner, which we learned in our previous lesson. So let's make a scanner. Now what are we missing? We forgot to import the scanner. So let's do that. Okay, so we already imported our scanner, now we can use it. Next step is to use the scanner to store the input from the user, that is the name of the student, into a variable which we created. Name is equal to scanner1.next line. Okay, so what will this line do? It will take the input from the user and store it into name. The input is going to be the name of the student, so it will store the name of the student into the variable name. Now the same way, let's do system.out.println, enter the age of the student. Age is equal to scan1 dot next int. Awesome, right? Now finally, we need to receive the mark of the student. So let's do that also. Mark equals to scanner1 next double system.out.println, enter the mark of the student. Okay, now let's run this program to make sure that we have no errors till now. Awesome, everything seems to be working fine. Awesome, everything is working perfectly. But it's not doing anything, it's just asking for the input. There is no output. So we need to output all these details back to the output screen so that the user can get the details back. So let's do that. What we'll be doing is system.out.println name of the student, and we'll print out the name. The same way, we will print out the age and also the mark of the student. Awesome. Now let's run this. Okay, we need an S here. System. Okay, fine. Let's run this again. Okay, enter the name of the student, age 15, mark of the student, and we get the output name of the student, Castle, age of the student 15, mark of the student 78.5. Now this is not the most useful student management system record in the world, but it's working. So at least there's that. I know that there are a lot more to be added to this, but with what you know right now, this is what you can make. Now in our coming lectures, we'll learn more in depth about the main concepts of Java. With those, we can expand these projects to new levels. So for now, you have made a mini student management system. It's not entirely perfect, but it's working. So congratulations, you have completed your first section of Java Basics. Now this is just the beginning. Just imagine the things we'll be able to make by the end of this course. So I want you guys to know that the concepts we learn in this course will be used throughout this course. So if you're not clear with something, go back and watch the videos again, and if you're still not understanding, post in the discussions and I will answer your questions as soon as I can. Okay, so that is all about this lecture. I'll see you in the next section where we learn more in depth about Java. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.